If you're a 90s kid, a 90s Cordilleran kid, you know what I'm gonna do. Oh my goodness, I'm rushing right now. Goodbye. Howdy everybody, Freddy here, your Igorot guy of FDG Stays. It's been a while since I've done vlogging. I think it was 3 months ago in December or January, I think so. Right now I'm sitting down on the landmark of Krys, Thailand, which is the black crab. That's it behind me. This is the sign that says Krys, Thailand. For now, I'm just gonna sit down here for a while and enjoy. And in a couple of moments I will be at home at last. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. It's really hard when you're away from home, and it brings me so much joy knowing that I will be home in just a couple of days. So yeah. So as I have said a while ago, I am here in Krys. It is in the south of Thailand. It's one of the most famous tourist destinations in the south, alongside with Phuket. So in just a couple of days I will be home, and makes me feel so happy and excited. You know what I mean? There's always been a thought and a dream that keeps coming back to me whenever I reflect and I meditate on myself. I'm imagining of getting back to my childhood again. I mean, I miss the childhood days. I miss everything that I had when I was a kid, because when we were kids and we were young, it seemed that there were no problems. You know what I mean? I mean, there were problems like when our parents are shouting at us and looking for us because we spent too much time outside the house, going with our friends and doing crazy stuff. So I just thought of making a video of going home and going back to the places where I spent my childhood, and kind of hoping that this thing turns out to be interesting to you guys. I hope so. And alright, it's time to journey. First class. Coconut out there.
International Airport. And the flight has been from the
Getting ready. The weather is so lonely here in this place where I grew up, and the place that I am standing right now was my childhood playground. We used to come here when we were kids with my friends, my brothers and sisters, and including that top of this mountain here. That's the center of our playground, but this place here is very memorable, including the place down there, but the weather is not permitting me to go. The sky is so sad right now. It's so foggy and it's drizzling, sprinkling and drizzling. This place here was the place where we used to gather Ayusips. I think Ayusip is still the provincial fruit of Benguet. And if you guys don't know what Ayusip is, I think I can describe it as wild berries, the small wild berries of Benguet. It's very delicious for me, at least as a kid. It's very memorable. It's one of the nostalgias of my childhood. So right here, I'm gonna try to find if there is any Ayusip left. I can see a lot of bush still. So they're growing still here. This one, no, I believe this is not an Ayusip. We call this subit when we were kids. Subit. I don't know how you call these guys. Subit for us. And a little bit up here is the Ayusip bush. This one. But sadly I can't see a ripe fruit of it. But this small stuff here are the fruits. Young baby fruits here. I'm gonna try to find if there's any good ripe fruit. Come on, show me one. Oh, is this an Ayusip? This one is not Ayusip. We call this bucket when we were kids. It's the opposite of Ayusip. Ayusip, you can eat it. It's healthy, it's delicious. But this one is, I haven't tasted this one since I was a kid because I was afraid to die, you know what I mean? And for now, I don't want to touch this one. I don't want to put this in my mouth. This one would kill me or make me mad or make me high or something like that. Anyway, I'm gonna continue my search for the... Oh my gosh, I found it! I found an Ayusip bush full of fruits. And it's right here. Oh, come on. There you go. It's so fruitful. So happy I found a bush that has ripe wild berries. Alright, gosh, it's so cold. I think my cold's getting worse. I shouldn't come here, but I wanted to. I love to come here. I was thinking about coming here since last night. So the weather, the fog, the drizzling couldn't stop me from coming here. Oh, there you go. Look what I've got here. I've got plenty of it. I'm so happy I found one. I still have a lot of fruits over here, but let it be there. Give chance to others and give chance for the land so that this bush may multiply. And here's another one right here. Come down here, Kyler. Come down. All right. What's that on your head? What is that? Is that a raincoat or something? Yeah, so this one, Kyler. Huh? This is the Ayusip bush. Can you say Ayusip?
Ayusip.
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 Yeah.
Ayusip?
Yes, we used to come here before. We play here and we used to gather Ayusips like this. Okay?
Yeah.
So this fruit is from this bush.
So very big.
Yeah, and the black one is ripe. The green one is not ripe. Try to eat it. What color are those?
Green.
Green. Those are not ripe. Okay? There. I can taste my childhood. This is a pure nostalgia of my childhood. I always dream of going back to my childhood, but it's impossible. I can't go back in time, and that's a shame. So what we do now is educate our young to value their childhood, and should educate our young, tell them to play, tell them to treasure the value of playing and being as a kid, you know what I mean? This was our stopover. We ate our snacks here. This tree is an alnos tree. We used to carve our names over here. And I'm trying to find where my name is, but you know, time passes by and things change. Trees grow. So probably my name was over here, if I'm not mistaken. Probably here. I used to carve my name as Fred because Freddy is too long to be carved and it's too difficult because we used to use rocks as carving materials. There's one more funny experience as a kid, you know, the muma.
Mama.
We were not allowed, yes, we were not allowed to chew muma as kids. So to find a way to experience the red thing in the mouth of the adults as we see it as kids, we used to chew the alnos leaves. This one, and we mixed it with the bark. We get the young barks. Kyler, could you help me please? Bark of alnos tree and its leaves, mixed it together and chew. I can't believe we used to chew that as kids. What a taste! It's getting too dark because of the fog. It's very thick right now, and there's a little bit of drizzle. And one more tree that we used to carve our names on is this pine tree. Yeah, this good old pine tree was my best friend as a kid. It's wonderful. It's magnificent right now. It used to be just like this, but it was fat. Have you ever seen a fat pine tree? So we used to carve our names also here. Things change, trees grow, and past doesn't show anymore. Time heals, you know. Oh, if you can hear that sound, that is the sound of drizzle, and it just doesn't stop since 3 days ago. If you're a 90s kid, a 90s Cordilleran kid, you know what I'm gonna do. Oh my goodness, I'm rushing right now. Goodbye.